up and looking to make a rotation, much like they were able to do with the Shadow Demon Kunkka. They have this combination with the disruption into some sort of stun. A lot of damage, but can Secret counter it once again? MidOne, he's not going to be the same kind of hero. He's not that tanky invoker. He's the squishy sniper, and he can be bursted down pretty quickly here. The silence comes out. They still have an orb nuke. MidOne pops the fairy fire, gets into the trees. Oh no, Thug can't see him, and he blocks it out with the tango too. Thug, there's no way he can get him. A stun comes out, and it hits MidOne, but he survives. He had the raindrop to be able to get through that, and now maybe next time he's probably going to die to this ignite. He's trying to block with his illusions, but he's just going to take... Oh my god, he had 2 HP. Oh, wow. That should have been 3-0 for Secret, but HP regen is OP apparently. Advenom will limp away from a nasty engagement there. Clutch plays from MidOne. This also means free pulls, so I think that's the solution Advenom need to come up with is maybe next time can maximize some pull efficiency here. That'll really punish what the Enigma's trying to do in bouncing between jumping and things. Yeah. Stun on the Skylark, and Assassinate's coming in, but there is a disruption. That means Skylark will have the chance to be able to get off Repel, but it doesn't matter. The slow of both the Shrapnel and the Tornado and the physical damage is too much for him to handle. This will rapidly turn into a push for Secret.
Well, similarly, top Advenom want to try and pressure and punish the fact that this Enigma's been somewhat left alone, but he does get the creep wave off the tower though, so they'll slow things down a little bit, but with 2 points in the Edict, it does look like the tower will go down regardless. No help going Kezu's way, but ultimately it's a tier 1 for tier 1 trade, and considering you're against a lone druid Leshrac, hitting a tower at the same time is a pretty acceptable exchange.
That's not the place to pop a disruption. He gets a quick heal and a repel, but it's still not enough. The physical damage overwhelms him. Spartan gives an extra kill to Secret when it very clearly was not necessary.
Definitely still a position where they can make this game closer. They don't want to lose Madara though. He is the top net worth hero in the game.
It's going to be caught Midnight pulls, but they do have the heal. Skylark's going to be able to save him out, and now they can actually turn. The bear's a little bit low, and it will get dropped. But a fresh one is up now. They're going to go for MP. They have the Soul Catcher on him. He's dropped so low. The Dream Coil turns around. Finally, they do get him. Skylark right in the middle of things with his ultimate. He'll be brought down by some magic damage. Maybe next time. Up next, going to be slowed down by the Ignite. All the Chen creeps are here, and they will surround maybe next time. Bring him down. Not a bad exchange, though. Advenom got Madara out of there alive, and they managed to pick up a kill on MP. Could have been so much worse if they lost their high net worth hero.
Yeah, really. 15, yeah.
So, if 15% HP increase, I don't know how they kill anybody when Secret's 5-man at least. Now, maybe next time it's going to be caught by a swap assassinate magic missile. That's actually a pretty decent kill, considering how maybe next time trying to fall.
I think the other crazy thing is, like, let's say you do manage to kill MP because he's the carry on the front line, doing maybe more deep damage onto the tower than others. Spartan at mid getting destroyed. Solo killed by MidOne, but even if you kill the Venge, it's just the Venge. The Venge is probably, in my mind, like one of the lesser important heroes for the Secret push. I mean, a lot of the important things is just the creeps, which you've got to find a way to deal with, but the Sniper and the Enigma, to me, like the two key heroes to try and find a way to burst down. Puck has got some better burst damage now, goes into the Dagon, which is a build Thug does most of the time, but I think is also really necessary for this game because damage output and single target burst damage is how you kind of look to beat this mech pipe push, is by just finding a target, initiating on them, and trying to burst them down.
Beautiful combination. Did you see that, Gauntz? A swap into a Centaur stun instantly. As the smoke pops here, I thought, oh, Thug just popped the smoke, he's gonna get out, but Secret had other plans in mind.
That timing is just impressive from Secret. They're gonna take the second last out of tower now. They've got a really big pushing force coming directly at Advenom's base. The train just keeps on rolling through, building after building. Madara just, I think, realized, yeah, Genk is coming his way. Midnight Pulse could scout him out. Is okay. Gets the Saboteur off. That
big bear
probably saves his life.
Oh no! My sweet spirit bear. Penitence just not kind to it. That movement speed slow and the damage increase. Maybe next time trying to cut creep waves, and you could see situations like Spartan pushing into that mid-tier 1 tower and getting caught by MidOne. It's like, it shows Advenom, they know there's a high chance of them being caught in these situations, but they have to go for these very desperate split pushes in order to stall up Secret some more. They need more time to work with.
Yeah, I mean, MNT went for the one wave of skip and he hung around for another, and like I think that's exactly what he's going to do. Just keep on skipping as much as possible. Secret get the tier 2, can go for the shrines, but don't know if you want to. I feel like you need to kind of fix your lane equilibrium right now. They can get these shrines very fast, don't get me wrong, so they're going to make sure they do get them, but before they go for any kind of a big high ground push, they're likely eyeing off Roche, and I don't really feel like Aegis is like a necessary ingredient for them to go high ground. I think it's more like a why not get Roche kind of situation.
Tier 2 going to be taking some chip damage. I say chip, but between the disruption, now Thug is actually going to jump on a Puppey with a Dagon. They can blow him up. I like that choice of Dagon, but Thug, he's now caught a constant Centaur stuns. 3 stuns in a row. Thug no longer has an orb to be able to get out. He phase shift for a while, but it's not going to last long enough for him to be able to blink out. It's only level 3 after all. That means Spartan is going to be up next. MP caught him with the Assassinate and Magic Missile. Madara will escape once again. The high net worth hero will manage to get out, but his Spirit Bear may not. A swap back of the Spirit Bear, a headshot stun, and it's dead as well. He's out of bears now. He's only got 30 seconds.
Garbage.
I mean, the Bloodlust is 60 bonus attack speed, though. If they put Bolt on MidOne, that guy's going to be operating a chain gun. Oh, Spartan, he's been caught. MP is going to receive some troubles from Madara, but he's pretty tanky. Oh, the black hole actually comes in from Kez, who managed to catch Thug as he tried to jump in. Unable to get off a coil even, is going to try and drone to his orb, barely getting away. Oh, he still dies towards the end. It's too much damage. Maybe next time comes right in the middle of everything. Can't finish off MidOne. The static charge is repelling a lot of damage back into MNT's face. Full Scepter comes back down and insta-dies Adfinum. They lose 2 there. Managed to pick up at least MP, though. Honestly, 1 for 2 trades. I think Adfinum are kind of okay.
Roche, they'll take something else. Adfinum think they're at Roche now, I believe, because they're smoking in unsure. They realize nothing's going to pop. They're drawing lines towards top. They want to find MidOne. He's going to pick up his BKB, though. This smoke is going to backfire very quickly.
Diving into a shrine like this, a free TP for MP as he comes back up is going to be able to swap back Skylark. And looks like Spartan's also going to be caught here. Assassinate trailing him. That'll finish him off beyond godlike. Double kill for MidOne. He's frenzied. He's bloodlusted. His attack speed is through the roof.
Oh dear, that frenzy. Yeah, I'm just so surprised that that's even better than level 4 Bloodlust, the frenzy.
Pretty crazy.
Well, down the mid lane we go now, I imagine. Benches the Pike, so gets that extra bit of push, survive, and also got the level 15 talent, so that +8 all stats just makes her a little bit tankier, and that's kind of all MP has to do this game, is just continue to tank up. He's 4 of the 6 deaths, but that's really the kind of the role he's been forced to play, that kind of utility carry, often be on the front lines, and if Adfinum are going to go on someone and look to burst them down, it's often just going to be him, but it hasn't really hurt his team and their overall strategy at all.
I almost think they just have to split push and not defend mid. I think they have to give up this mid lane of Rax and
that's
say,
the call.
This is inevitable. See if they can take a tier 3. Madara's trying to chip it away right now. Leshrek's pushing in bottom. And meanwhile, the other 3 are going to try and catch something. Whoa, Force Staff in. MidOne's going to be swapped back, though, when he does have the Aegis. He'll lose that Aegis now. Thug jumps in a little bit deeper with that coil, gets a silence out. But he's lost his 2 supports. They're trying to TP back. They've already taken that tier 3 tower at the top lane and at bottom lane. So maybe next time, okay, here comes a lot more TPs his way. And this time around, Thug can't cancel them. So maybe next time, looks like with his extra movement speed, may be able to stay ahead of Pylai Die. The Bloodlust gives a lot, though. Maybe next time, 415, Pylai Die, 417. The 2 movement speed advantage goes the way of Pylai Die. Maybe next time does have a Yule.
He should just be able to, go in the trees, TP out. You don't want to team fight. You could never team fight in this creep army. So, as it stands, Secret looking for that, perhaps one last team fight to win them the game here. One more fight should turn into a lane of Rax.
Chasing down MP, but there's the swap. Skylark going to be caught here. Kazu is still looking for a blink forward. Is going to be able to find Madara. The Savage Roar pushes him back, though. Madara won't be caught here. Looks like they kind of forced a rotation out of Secret, but Secret's just turning this into a 5-man push now at the top lane. Bottom lane push
Bugs
out
at bottom.
Is only going to do some.
It's pushing in, but it's a puck, so it's not like it's the lone druid or even the Leshrac who can actually threaten to take a Rax. Looks like MNT might be heading down there, but he's far away, so... And also the Chen creep. So this time around, I think Secret are like, oh, that didn't go as amazingly well as it should have. Let's solve that by pushing out with the Chen creeps and then bringing them back into the fight later on once this bottom lane is pushed out a bit better.
Yeah, who needs boots of travels on your cores when these creeps can just get a free recall back to base? Like, maybe next time's trying to deal with them, but the magic damage against these ancients, not really super effective. The tier 3 is going to get dropped atop. MidOne starts working on the melee racks. Advenom got to make their initiation sometime soon. BKB activated. MidOne continues his charge here. The bear is going to be dropped here. Fresh one up from Madara. Stun on the Spartan. But MidOne's just focused on building to this point. 3-man Dream Coil, but they do still have all the sustain. BKB activated by Kezu's going to be able to catch Lone Druid as well as the bear. Skylark can't do much to stop him besides throw out his ultimate. That will help protect Madara from all this physical damage, and he will stay alive with the help of the Shrine, but it's still the lane of racks down, and he's still trying to eat through some of these heroes, but he just doesn't output enough damage. Looks like MidOne managed to stop maybe next time's push on the melee racks. The bottom lane picks up that kill. Secret, Pile I Die. He's a tanky ogre. He managed to get a 4-staff away. Madara's going to try and pursue here. He knows the main damage dealer of Secret is gone. This is their best opportunity to find some kills. A heal from Skylark, go back in, a stun on MP. Madara is going to fight this one out, see if he can get as much as possible, but MP gets sent back, and the other two may be too far away for them to catch. Maybe next time slowed down by the penitents. Puppy does have the help of Kezu. MidOne's now here. He rips into Madara real quickly. Another 4-staff forward. But Madara's movement speed is enough. Maybe next time doesn't have the same kind of advantage here. Assassinate with a heal. Disruption. Secret don't have any sort of initiator to catch him after that disruption. So again, Madara does stay alive here. He even does have that level 20 talent. So if he goes down here, it'll just be 20 seconds until he's back up. But it's looking too grim, too dark for Advent.
Actually, it's the sniper sendback, which will allow MidOne to find the kill with an assassinate, and this game is, they're getting very, very grim for Advent. There's not a whole lot they can do. Their tournament life on the line, so they'll play this one out, but realistically, a comeback is going to rely on some incredible plays from them.
Oh, the swap thug going to be gone on. Madara in a bad position. He's down. 20 seconds left for him. He does have a buyback. Almost feel like it's needed right now because they may be losing Skylark here. He's pretty important. Double Shrines activated. More and more regen going the way of Skylark. Couple of nukes. Spartan can't disrupt him quick enough. Skylark stuck inside the trees. Good for now, though. Secret will start pummeling that tier 3 tower. Madara back up, but they don't have Thug. They don't have their initiator. Secret has so much sustain. Stun on a Skylark. Multicast too. They're focusing on just getting the mega creeps, dealing with the Spirit Bear as well. Madara pursuing out Kezu, but Kezu still has a pipe as well as BKB. Skylark in the back lines, gets taken out by MidOne, and that's it. Mega creeps, swap back. Madara, Kezu setting up for more, is going to try and pursue out Skylark, but Advenom, no, it's over. 31-7 is the end game score here of Game 2. Secret will win the series and stay alive in DAC European qualifiers with a 2-0.
Yeah, after dropping down against Na'Vi, this is a good bounce back from Team Secret, who I think a lot of people expected to be one of the top 2 teams in this group, if not the favorite to win this group. I mean, this is the team who got top 2 in the Star Ladder qualifiers to go to qualify for China alongside Team Liquid. So against these very same teams who are playing here outside of Bears. So I think people expected Secret to do well and go far. And now they have a rematch against Na'Vi. Very fitting way to end this group. It was where it all began with that Secret versus Na'Vi match. And we'll see if Secret can adjust and perhaps not run the same draft for a 3rd time in a row to take on Na'Vi.